Hello everyone and welcome back to Calmlands. This is the multiplayer co-op with Nordic farming and we have reached episode number 17. Last time we placed our chickens and they've been busy making some eggs already, which is pretty good. Lovely job. Yep, last time we were busy setting up the chickens and also doing our barley harvest. And yet the barley just got stashed away as we're keeping it. And then we also did the straw baling, stacking and selling. And we also managed to sell some of the silage, which was created from the leftover grass, which we collected when we mowed this field to the right of me and this field to the left of me. Farmhouse field and field number 1. And the first job today is yet again mowing these two fields. Because the cows are running low on grass, we've had to skip ahead a couple of months to keep things running. But yeah, we noticed that the cows, although they've got grass, are actually running at 0% productivity, which is very odd, because they should run at 40% productivity, but they aren't, which is very peculiar. So yeah, we are going to do some hay, which starts off with us mowing the fields, farmhouse field and field number 1. And then it's going to be tedding and windrowing. Now, a slight challenge is that we sold our windrower and tedder last time. I need the front mower first. Off he goes, Nordic. And yeah, we're in the Schluter today. Last time we mowed using the New Holland, so Nordic's got that. We like to swap over. But yeah, as I was saying, we did sell our previous windrower and tedder, as we wanted to upgrade the size slightly. So this time round, yeah, we're going to have to buy a new and bigger tedder and windrower. But we've got the mowers on the lovely Schluter, which seems to match the mowers quite nicely. Looks very alpine-y, very European. But let's head over to field, well, I don't know if it's field 1 or farmhouse field that Nordic's going to start with. Let's have a look. Seems like Nordic is starting at the top of the field, so let's get things unfolded and switched on. We always seem to start at the top of this field. It's odd. We are creatures of habit, and Nordic is just checking that we are swathing, but we don't want to be swathing, we want to be opening. So let's just make sure we have got that open as well. Right, there we go. I think we're sorted now, we just had to open up. So let's lower away and we can get to mowing, and it should all be nicely open, no swath. There we go. So yeah, Nordic and I are going to get this field nicely mown up, and we'll move over to farmhouse field once we're done with this one, and yeah, we'll see you when we're done. And there we go. Nordic and I have finished mowing that all up nicely, and it's always nice doing the mowing together. It's like a little tango of weaving up and down, which is lovely. The old beacon's on, and probably need to give the mowers a bit of a wash. Looks like they need a service as well, so we'll go see to that quickly now. Right, Nordic's just parking up. We've dropped off the mowers, so we'll head over to the shop and see about getting our tedder and windrower. Lovely seeing our mown pasture, and there's quite a lot of grass. I think we're going to get quite a bit of hay out of that, which is going to be good for the cows. Right, here we are at the dealership, so let's see about getting our new pieces of equipment. So first of all we want a tedder, and yet Nordic and I have chosen a great mod, which is the Kverland 85112, and it's 24,500, and it's got a nice width of 11.2 meters, so just 1.2 meters wider than our mower. So we're going to go ahead and buy that. And for windrowers, yeah, we've spotted another mod, which is the Vicon Andex 1304 Pro, 52,500, but it has got a very nice width of 12.5 meters. So I'm just going to get a nice Calm Farm number plate on that. There we go, both bits of kit, and Nordic is going to grab the windrower. I'm going to grab the tedder, as when we were chatting, I think last time we did hay work, it was on Hitman Field, area 47. So yep, I think I did the windrowing last. So this time I'm going to do the tedding. So we'll lift that up and head on back to where we've just been mowing to start doing the tedding and windrowing, which yeah, is pretty good. It's nice that we can do these jobs at the same time. Oh look, there's a lovely deer running away from us there. So let's head back to the fields. I think we will start with field number 1. Okay, so beacon's off. We can get this... Oh, not dropped off. Whoops, don't want to be damaging that. Yeah, we want to be getting this unfolded and switched on. Look at that. So let's get it switched on and lowered away. Now, we sold the previous tedder because we wanted a slightly bigger one next time. The previous one was 9 meters and this is 11.2, I think the store said. So yeah, we've got a slight upgrade, but yeah, the fields on this map are so big, at some point we are going to have to probably upgrade this further. There are a few massive beast-like tedders and windrowers. So yeah, when we get into full-on farming on all of the fields of Calmlands, we will have to upgrade. But for now, this is going to suffice for both. Yep, you probably know the drill. We're going to get on with tedding this. Nordic is behind me windrowing. Hopefully the tedder and windrower width are working quite nicely hand in hand. I think he's actually waiting for me up there so we can do a couple of passes. Here's a little patch that we missed, but never mind. So yeah, we're going to see to that and see you when we're done. tedding all done, just folding up, and Nordic's probably about 2/3 of the way through windrowing. It's looking very nice and neat. And yeah, we're going to nip off, get the tedder cleaned up and parked away whilst Nordic finishes that up. And then it's back over to the dealership where we've got yet another purchase to make, but I'm not going to spoil the surprise just yet. So I'll see you over there. Quick wash pit stop. And we can just drop the new tedder off there nicely. And we'll also park the Schluter up as well. Right, back at the dealership, and we are going to purchase a forage harvester. That's right, we are going to use a forage harvester to collect up all the hay that we've mown, tedded and windrowed. And we are using a very cost-effective mod that we found. It's not on Mod Hub, but it is on King Mods, and it's the New Holland S2200, and it's a very moderate price of 30,000. So yeah, we are going to buy this. It's a very classic looking forage harvester, and there's an attachment that we need to get for the front so we can pick up the grass. Now, I think I am going to get the Michelin tyres, which are slightly wider, but yeah, let's buy that for 32k. And for the header, we need the equivalent New Holland header pickup head, which is here. So yeah, all of these are very moderate prices, and this is probably going to be perfect width for picking up our hay swath. So here she is. Bit of an old girl, but going to serve us well, no doubt. Let's hop in and fire her up. Oh yes, very nice. Looking jazzy. And if we take a look on the inside, yeah, it's a very sort of basic look, but that's fine. Keeps the prices down. We've managed to get a tedder and windrower for a very good price, and now we've got a nice and very practical forage harvester, which is going to pick up our hay. And the benefit of this is that we can both work the sort of collection of the hay, whereas before we had a forage wagon which only one person could really use, and that had a sort of limit on the size, whereas now someone can operate this forage harvester and someone else can operate the Tatra with the much bigger capacity trailer. So let's head on over to the field number 1 and farmhouse. Looks like Nordic is just wrapping up the windrowing. Let's get the beacon on and we will go meet him over there. Look at those lovely rows. Can't wait to pick them up with our new forage harvester. Okay, so we're over at our fields. I'm just going to park it up here in line with the first swath. We'll start where we started, and I'll leave that there probably for Nordic to start off. Let's hop in the Tatra and get the trailer. So Nordic's brought the Tatra over, very nice. And yeah, this is going to be our first time using the new forage harvester. I'm going to hop in the Tatra because I was sort of leading the way doing all of the tedding, so we'll let Nordic take the lead on this. I need to get the cover undone for this. Get myself close to Nordic. There we go, we can see this swivelling pipe auger, and my job really is going to be trying to match the speed as best as possible. So some really sad news. The forage harvester only picks up grass. It doesn't pick up hay. That's really disappointing. So yeah, if we take a look, one thing I failed to notice was the header only picks up grass, and that is very much the same for all the other grass pickups. So yeah, slightly disappointing. We're going to have to change tactic on this one, and I think we'll probably have to see about maybe getting a second forage wagon or something to make this picking up a little bit easier for both of us. So bear with me and I'll see what is next up our sleeve. We will keep the forage harvester because that is going to be useful for when we do need to pick up grass in that way. And we can even get a different attachment for doing corn or sunflower. Okay, so change of tactic. I'm going to leave the trailer there and I'm going to lease the other forage wagon, and because we've got the Tatra we can lease the biggest size of forage wagon, which is 50,000, and it is the Strautmann Magnon. So I'm going to go run to the store and lease that quickly. Right at the store, driving very quickly because we can't waste any more time. And yes, forage wagons, we are going for the Strautmann Magnon, and it's 50,000 litres capacity, but we are only going to be leasing it for now. So that's 6,757. There she is. So we can hitch up to this on our lovely Agra truck, and we can join Nordic, who's made a start on the forage wagoning because, yep, running a bit behind time, so got to get to it. Right, we're at the field. Nordic has made a start, so let's get this switched on, fired up, into action, and Nordic and I are going to start doing some ferrying back and forth to the cow farm and the silo. So let's lower, start picking up, and we'll see you once we're all ferried over. Nordic's just finishing up the last slither. It's been nice running two forage wagons side by side. Obviously the larger one has been more efficient. The Tatra runs much quicker and with a bigger capacity, more efficient on the runs back and forth. You can see Nordic is speeding off and we can only do a steady 25 mile an hour back to the cow farm. But yeah, we've had quite a good capacity of hay. We'll check how much we've got in the cow farm and the silo. We've filled the cow farm up now, so we'll see how much volume we got. And of course, one alternative option we could have done is we could have used our baler and bale stackers to gather the hay and provide to the cows. But if we had bales, we couldn't have put any excess hay in the fermenting silo. And yeah, if we have enough hay, then we might opt to convert it into silage to then sell. But yeah, I think we're doing alright, and it might be better, more beneficial to keep the hay stocked up. So yeah, we've got plenty for the cows. They are hungry beasts and need it. Let's just pull in next to Nordic and have a little look at how we're doing on the capacity front. Okay, so let's have a look at the cows, and if we take a look, we've got 247,000 litres of hay, and that's going to give them 80% productivity. We've not seen that productivity go up just yet, so yeah, waiting for that to go up. It has gone down to 0 and not really quite sure why. It's got hay and grass, so we should be getting at least 80% productivity. If we don't see that go up, then I don't know, maybe we have to add something else. I tell you what, they've run out of water. That's not going to work very well. So yeah, Nordic is going to give them some water, and yeah, sometimes it's kind of hard to keep track of the animals when we are skipping forward a month or two at a time. Pretty certain last time we finished we'd given them enough water, but they seem to go through it so quickly. But yeah, they've got hay, they've got a bit of grass as well, so once we give them that water, which has started trickling in now, we should see the productivity go up. If we take a look at the pigs, we can see they're doing okay. They're going to need a top up of base food, which I think is either corn or sunflowers, so we're going to have to get that in as well. I think it's also sorghum, so yes, we'll have to see about giving their base food. Got plenty of protein in stock from soybean that we can give them, and grain as well, which is barley. So they are doing well. And looking at the chickens, productivity is bang on. They've got all the barley they need, health is good, and they're halfway to reproducing, so we should see that double in the next day. If we look at our fermenting silo, we've got another 200,000 litres of hay, so that's good alongside what we've got in the cow farm, another 247,000 litres. So overall 447,000 litres, which is brilliant. So that is us done for the day. Big thank you for your views. If you've enjoyed watching, then remember to drop a like, and if you've got any tips, tricks or things you'd like us to do, then feel free to leave a comment. Check out Nordic's channel for his perspective of today's video, and until next time, we will catch you later. Cheers all, bye bye.